no mistaking that soundtrack. Bevan's Harvard is the camouflaged airplane, and that's making its air show debut here at Omaka this weekend after being out of the air for most of half a century. Actually as a training aid for Air New Zealand apprentices for many, many years. It was sold by Air New Zealand about 15 years ago. Ended up stored at Wollaston for a few years, just near Christchurch. Bevan eventually bought the aircraft, and over the last couple of years has had it completely refurbished to its original World War II colours. So for the RNZAF, that's 3.5 decades of use out of a product. I think they did very well with that. But to gazump them, the South African Air Force, because of the constraints of the apartheid regime, or the apartheid era, were able to buy new equipment. So this is one of the large fleet of Harvards that South Africa kept operating right up until the mid-90s. We bought this one out of South Africa in 1996, purchased by tender from Arms Corps in Pretoria. So its first home in New Zealand was Omaka, changed hands several times, and finally came back to Omaka into the care of Mark O'Sullivan, who's done such a magical job keeping it just pristine and in that original colour scheme. Displaying this aircraft. He's got a chipmunk that he's displayed over quite a few years and developed his show routine in that airplane. And now that he's finally got the Harvard flying an immaculate. He's loving putting it on show.
We just don't know today whether it will survive that or not. We will wait and see. Restoring of craft, and obviously as time goes on, the fewer and fewer to find to restore. Is there going to be a bit of a potential or a change from restoring craft to having replica craft?
Well, that's certainly relevant when you look at the World War I aeroplanes that we were looking at just before. Just a handful of some of the original World War I aircraft types, like, well, let's say a Sopwith Camel. There are 6 originals known to exist. There are more than that surviving now as replicas, and some of those replicas go back